morning, everyone. So today is my first full day of dental hygiene school. This morning we're going to have lecture, and since I'm in group B, I'll come back later in the afternoon to do the lab. I'm going to school a little early today so that I can put away all my school supplies. I have them in the back there. Shout out to Midwinter for the bag. It's awesome. So I'll see you guys once I get there. Okay, we arrived at school. I'm just gonna head over to the locker room to put away all of my stuff. What's going on? So I have all my uniforms up here, the scrub jackets, the shirt, and the pants. And here's those gloves and that clock that somebody left. But I didn't think this through. I could have brought like coat hangers to hang up all my stuff. And then in here I have all of my masks. I think I'll take the socks back home just because I don't know why I brought them. My safety glasses, a bunch of gloves, and masks. Alright, I have this in there. I'm glad I brought this bag. It fits like perfectly in there. And then we have my clinic shoes at the bottom. For now, I think I'm just gonna head back and study for a little bit before class. A little background on what we're doing today. So basically, we had to do a couple of readings on the ergonomics and clock positions. So in today's class, we're going to do an introduction to clinic equipment, doming and doffing. I think that's how it's pronounced. Vitals, clock positions for anterior and posterior instrumentation. And we're going to get to practice vitals. So I'll head into class and then I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, I just got out of class. So basically, let me go down these stairs. Espérame. I hear the birds. Okay, so I just got out of class. So basically, the first part of class, we just went over again the vitals, and we mainly focused on clock positions because those are going to be super important so that we don't have any like back problems or wrist problems. And I was originally planning on staying here all day until class at 4:30, but you know what? I'm gonna go home, take a shower, eat, relax a little bit, and then we'll come back. Probably do some studying, right, Jerusalem? Yeah. Untas. We'll come back, we'll do some studying, and then I'll head over to clinic. They want us to change into our uniforms once we're actually in school. They don't want us coming in our uniforms like that. They also told us our shoes have to stay over there. So, sorry if I'm out of breath. My backpack weighs like 50 million tons. It'd be heavy for no reason. There's barely anything in there. So we're gonna head home, and I'll see you guys once we're done, okay? Hi guys, so I ate, took a shower, we're on our way back to school. We're going super early again. What time is it? I think I have like over 2 hours before my lab starts, but that's okay. It's 1:33 and it's, yeah. Class starts at 4:30, but that's okay. I'm planning on studying in the meantime and kind of going over the vitals and the clock positions, since that's what we're gonna get to practice in lab today. And I'm bringing a couple more things from home. Let me show you. I have my little Colgate bag that I got from the midwinter meeting. So I have my I have 3 little like coat hangers right now, so I can try it and see if I can hang those up in my locker. It seems pretty wide enough to where they would fit. And originally I was gonna leave my socks in my locker, but then I was like, it's gonna be weak. Like, I don't want to be switching my socks, so I'll just wear them to clinic. I have them on right now. You probably can't even see it, but they fit really nicely. They're the Dr. Scholl socks I showed you guys in my previous vlog. They fit amazing. And I also have my little clock from Walmart. It's in this bag here, and I have the batteries. I'm gonna try and see which one I like better, the one that they left in my locker or the one that I have from Walmart. And I forgot my scrub caps in the morning. I have them all here now, so hopefully, well, I was lucky that I'm in group B, and so if I forgot a couple things, well, I have nothing to worry about. So I'll see you guys once I get to school. So I'm at school. I reorganized my locker. I switched, put my shoes up here, my clock from Walmart, extra socks, my scrub cap, and I hung up all my scrubs. We have the jacket, the shirt, and the pants. Down here's extra supplies, and I prepared my little bag to carry into clinic today. Has my mask, gloves, safety goggles, and my face shield. I haven't taken off the little protective plastic, not yet, until we get to clinic. Now I'm just gonna go in and study for a little bit. Okay, so I'm at the library. I've been studying a little bit for what we're going to do in lab today. So I've been going over how to properly wash my hands, donning and doffing. For those of you who don't know, donning is putting on all of your PPE, and doffing is taking it all off. Okay, let me show you. So I've been using this giant whiteboard. This giant whiteboard to kind of like write down everything that I need to do in order. So basically the first thing I did was write what I remembered, and then I would fill in the gaps, and then afterwards I would check my work. This method I found to be more helpful. Felt like I memorized it quickly. And in a little bit I'm going to practice taking blood pressure on my sister when she's done with her homework. So I'll show you guys that. Take two, we're taking my sister's blood pressure. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna be taking your vitals today. This is just so that we have a baseline on your health and to make sure that you're healthy enough to go with today's procedure. Is it okay if we take your vitals?
Yes.
By we, I mean me. Okay, ready? Just leave your arm relaxed with your palm facing up. I'm going to take your pulse. I'm taking my sister's pulse. Since we just started learning about vitals, the school does want us to take the pulse for the full 60 seconds. I do have a little clock on the side that I'm using to keep track of the time. After I'm done with her pulse, I want to start off with her respirations. Now, to take her respirations, I want to do this in a way so that she's completely unaware that I started taking her respirations. In order to do that, I keep my fingers on her radial pulse, even though I'm already done with taking her pulse. Telling a patient that you're taking their respirations causes them to alter their breathing. So our goal is to do this in a way so that the patient is completely unaware that we started their respirations. And to do this, I glance over nonchalantly and I use my peripheral vision to keep track of the rising and falling of her chest. Okay, so I just took your pulse and I did your respirations. That's why it took so long. So right now they only want us to do 1 minute. In the future we'll get to a point where we can do 30 seconds and then just do ×2, or 15 seconds and then do ×4.
Look at this. I don't know if you can see it.
It's red. That's from where my phalanges were. So normally we try to take it right here, the radial pulse. So you put like 2 or 3 fingers right here and it'll be like right by the thumb and you can feel the heartbeat. So I got like 58 for your heartbeat, and then your respirations were 15, which is fine. So now I'm going to take your blood pressure. Now, are there any like underlying problems or any injuries to any of your arms that would prevent me from taking blood pressure on that arm?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna do the right arm. So the reason they want us to do the right arm just because the way the operatories are set up, we'll have to do it on the right side. So we put this, let me extend your arm a little bit. This will go like 1 inch above the cuboidal space, which is this space right here. So I'm gonna put this here.
What's it called?
Antecubital space or something like that. And then they want us to be kind of snug where you can fit 2 fingers. This is good, it's not going anywhere. And then I'll turn this to here. And now I already knew how to take blood pressure when I worked at the dermatology office, but the only difference between there and here is that here we have to do an estimated systolic pressure. So essentially we'll put our fingers on the radial pulse and we'll pump this up to where we can't feel it anymore. And that number is going to be our estimated systolic pressure. We'll deflate the cuff and then re-inflate it with our stethoscopes on, 30 plus, whatever number it is. So let me do that. Say like 102. So we'll pump it up to 130. Okay. So we'll completely deflate this. Okay, now they told us, so this part right here, the diaphragm of the stethoscope, is gonna go like slightly under the cuff where the arrow is pointing to. So it'll go right about here towards the inside. Relax your arm towards the inside. They want us to put 2 fingers on either side. They don't want us putting a finger up here. So we'll go like that. Just give me 1 second. Please, no speaking, and keep your legs uncrossed, and we're going to go ahead and start your blood pressure reading, okay? So it's 110/70. So let's take this off. So 110/70 is fine. Normally you want to be around 120/80, so you're fine. Healthy, bendecida from God. They want us to take less than 15 minutes to take all the vitals. So the respirations, the pulse, and the blood pressure. Luckily, I took just under 7 minutes, but I didn't include the hand washing. So I've been practicing the order of how to do things. Let me show you. So I kind of wrote everything down on the whiteboard again. So this is just a reminder for me. This is more so for me to memorize the steps of what I need to do. So thank you, Jerusa, for letting me practice on your arm. So I'm just gonna practice a little bit, and then I'll head over about 30 minutes before class starts so that I can get changed and get all the supplies I need so I can head over to the clinic. I'll see you guys then. We have a bunny family. Oh no, where did they go? There was like 3 of them. Officially, the first full day of dental hygiene school is over. I just finished with my lab. I changed out of my scrubs. I left them there. And we basically practice doning and doffing, hand washing. We also got to practice blood pressure on each other, our vitals actually, blood pressure, respiration, pulse, temperature. After that, we got to practice a little bit of clock positioning on our Dentex models. So hang on 1 second. So we got to practice on the Dentex models for a little bit. Basically, the instructors would basically call out number 3, buckle, and they would break it down for us. Okay, is that a surface that's towards or away for you? What clock position is it? How would you position yourself? How would you position the patient? How high up does the patient need to be? Does the head need to be tilted down, back, away, towards you? That kind of thing, which is super helpful because it kind of put into practice what we learned on our own by reading the textbook and what we went over today during lecture. I'll end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and hopefully you'll stay tuned for the next one. Bye.